In a bustling African city filled with soaring skyscrapers, street vendors, and crowded intersections, a tall, dark-skinned man named Chidi, dressed in a sharp dark gray suit with a white shirt and no tie, is lost in the chaos. Despite his polished exterior, his internal conflict is evident as he walks alone through the grand hallway of an upscale hotel. His face is stern but deeply conflicted, the weight of his decision gnawing at him. The lights in the hallway flicker with a soft golden hue as he moves forward. Meanwhile, across town, there is another woman caught in the web of the city's intricate dance. Amara, a medium brown-skinned woman, 32 years old, exudes confidence as she walks down the busy sidewalk of a financial district. Her long, dark brown hair flows in loose waves, and she is dressed in an elegant outfit. The crowd parts effortlessly for her, a symbol of the power she wields in her world. Yet, under her poised exterior lies a woman caught between ambition and guilt, torn between the duties of her career and a secret that could upend her life. As Amara strides down the crowded street, the weight of her secret affair with Chidi simmers beneath her calm facade. Elsewhere, a younger woman, Zuri, is seated in the comfort of her modest apartment, the sunlight streaming through the windows, casting soft patterns on the floor. At 26, her appearance is youthful yet sophisticated, her jet black hair styled sleek and shiny as she holds her phone in her hands, scrolling through messages from Chidi. Zuri's world is one of quiet reflection and uncertainty. She knows what Chidi has done, and yet she finds herself inexplicably drawn to him. His charm and promises have tied her heart into knots, leaving her wondering if her affection for him is enough to overcome the lies and betrayal. Zuri looks out the window, lost in thought, as the sound of the city's hustle blends with the quiet tension building inside her. Back at the high-end restaurant where Chidi waits for a colleague, he can't help but be distracted by thoughts of Amara and Zuri. His mind constantly shifts between them, and each choice seems to pull them in a different direction. He reaches for his glass of whiskey, his fingers trembling slightly. The clinking sound of ice against glass fills the silence as his mind races back to his relationship with his wife, Nia, who is oblivious to the growing distance between them. Nia, a woman who once filled his life with light and warmth, now only serves as a reminder of what he stands to lose if everything unravels. Chidi's phone buzzes, but it's not Nia calling, it's Amara, and the message reads, "We need to talk." Chidi's heart skips a beat. His responsibilities, his fears, and the weight of his choices all converge into a single, suffocating moment. Meanwhile, Nia walks through a different part of the city, holding a briefcase filled with paperwork. Her phone is tucked into her bag, unaware of the spiraling events unfolding in her husband's life. Her thoughts are occupied with work and the expectations of her family, expectations that push her to be more than she can be, that demand success, perfection, and status. Yet she feels her marriage slipping through her fingers, though she doesn't understand why. It's the quiet, everyday moments of distrust that have built up between her and Chidi, though neither speaks of it directly. She wonders if she's too caught up in her career, too distracted by the weight of what's expected of her. But what she doesn't know is that Chidi's attention is slowly drifting, both emotionally and physically, toward another woman. Later that evening, Chidi and Amara meet at a rooftop bar, the city lights twinkling beneath them. Amara looks down at the vast expanse of the city, her face illuminated by the glow of her phone as she sends a message to Zuri, telling her she'll be busy tonight. Chidi joins her at the bar, and their conversation is light, but beneath the surface, there's a storm brewing. They both know that what they're doing is dangerous, yet there's something about the thrill of it all that keeps them coming back for more. Amara leans in slightly, her perfume intoxicating, and their hands brush. It's in that moment that Chidi realizes just how deep he's fallen into a web he may never escape. But the night is young, and the city pulses with life around them. Zuri, on the other hand, can only stare at her phone, feeling the growing anxiety building inside her. She waits for Chidi's message, but it never comes. She's beginning to wonder if she's just another distraction in his life, someone he can use to fill the void of his own dissatisfaction. Her heart aches as she runs her fingers through her sleek hair and glances out her window, watching as the night overtakes the day. The next morning, Chidi finds himself at a crossroads. The decision he's been avoiding for weeks now seems inevitable. His thoughts are consumed by the lies he's told and the promises he's made, promises he knows he may never be able to keep. He stands in front of his office building, looking up at the towering structure, contemplating how much he's built, how much he's sacrificed, and whether it's all worth it. But then his phone rings, and it's Nia. Her voice on the other end is calm and steady, but the undertones of worry are evident. She asks him if everything's okay. Chidi hesitates for a moment, the weight of his secrets hanging heavy in the silence before he answers, "Everything's fine." But even as he says the words, he knows they're not true. As the conversation continues, Chidi can't help but feel the walls closing in on him. The choices he's made, the compromises he's silently accepted, have created a life he can no longer escape. And yet, he continues, trying to juggle both the life with his wife and the secret affair with Amara, all while maintaining the facade of a perfect life. Back in the office, Amara tries to focus on her work, but her mind is miles away. She's receiving texts from Chidi, each one pushing her deeper into a web of emotional and financial dependence. She's become someone she never thought she would be, a woman caught between two worlds, one of power and success, the other of love and secrecy. Her heart aches with guilt, yet she's unable to stop herself. The feelings she has for Chidi are raw, complicated, and increasingly impossible to ignore. As she types out a response, she feels the weight of her choices pressing on her, knowing full well that no matter what she does, there will be consequences. In the midst of all of this, Zuri feels the pull of her own decisions. She tries to convince herself that Chidi is just a fleeting chapter in her life, but every time she looks at her phone, there is that flicker of hope that he will choose her. She doesn't want to admit it, but she's starting to feel the sting of betrayal too. Her heart, once open and free, now feels heavy, weighed down by uncertainty. As the days pass, the quiet tension between them grows. The world outside continues to hum with life, but within their lives, everything is shifting. Chidi, Amara, and Zuri are all playing a dangerous game, a game where love, loyalty, betrayal, and ambition collide.